Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, viewers one and all. We are live here from the beautiful Thurstan cricket grounds. Today's matchup in the South Asian Lawyers T20 tournament is between the Lahore Lawyers and the Kolkata Tigers. Both teams with high cricketing pedigree. It's going to be an exciting matchup here today. In a short while, we are going to be moving towards the middle of the ground, where the host will be ready to have a word with the captains. All right, Navita, in a short while, we'll be going over to the pitch report. Over to you.
It's the all-important pitch for this crucial encounter between Lahore and Kolkata, which decides the lead of their particular group. This is a new stadium. We haven't played any matches on this stadium throughout this tournament so far. So this is a fresh surface we have. It looks quite a hard surface, flat hard surface. So we can expect a lot of runs on this wicket. Historically, of course, Thurstan ground has seen a lot of runs. We have seen scores in excess of 175 in almost all of the recent games that we have played. I think playing surface on this side is quite hard, so we can expect the ball to come on to the bat quite nicely. I don't expect the ball to take turn also on this side of the surface. If you can take the other side, we can move on to the other side. What I can see is a great degree of consistency between the two sides of the wicket. On this side also, it's unlikely that we'll have uneven bounce on the surface, so the batters can expect a field day. And I also expect the trend we have seen throughout the tournament, which is the captain winning the toss, opting to field first, to continue in this game also. So the captain winning the toss will likely field first, keep the opponents to a respectable score and try to chase it down. If you want my opinion on what a pass score on this pitch is going to be, with the ground conditions also, it will be something in excess of 160, in the region of 170. And 170 is a score that can be easily chaseable on this surface and the playing field.
So that was Bonaka Basnayaka with the pitch report here at the Thurstan cricket ground. So according to him, this is a wicket where we can expect a lot of runs. It seems to be dry and tightly packed. There seems to be a smattering grass in the middle, giving the fast bowlers a bit of purchase here early in the morning. But there are quite a few dry patches, so the pitch will wear as the day goes on. And soon we will see what that gettable score looks like. But it's quite tightly packed here, and as Bonaka said, out in the middle, this is a ground where we have seen a lot of runs. So the batsman who will be coming out to bat first, we'll see the ball coming on to bat quite nicely. So they'll be looking to capitalize on the run scoring opportunities available here today. It's quite warm, it's humid. There might be a swing available for the pacers here this morning. And in a short while, we will be moving on towards the toss.
Aibovan, Namaste, and a very fresh good morning to all the ladies and gentlemen present here, welcoming all of you to the South Asian Lawyers Tournament 2023. It's a bright sunny day here at the Thurstan College grounds, and we have Lahore and Kolkata who are going to be playing today's match right here, right now. So my name is Navita Sagar, reporting live and loud, and now over to the toss ceremony. Okay, so Kolkata has won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. So let me tell you that both the teams are going to be qualified for the semis. The winner today will be topping the group and face the number 2 position with the other teams. So yes, firstly, let's have a quick chat with the captain. Firstly, a very hearty congratulations on winning the toss and you have selected to field. So how do you think the pitch is going to be today?
It is slightly damp and I think ball will grip in the morning, so I've decided that, and it is also better to have the board, better to have the score to chase. So it's a combination of both. Firstly, the wicket is a little bit soft, and secondly, we know the target, how much we'll have to chase.
So any particular number, the target you are expecting to be?
So we try to restrict them within say 135, 140. Otherwise, it will be very difficult knowing their bowling strength to chase over and above anything above 140.
Who are going to be the key bowlers from your team who are going to be nailing all the wickets down today?
We have got 3 good spinners, Ashutosh Tiwari, Aman Shastri and Rizvi Bhai. So we are over dependent upon our spinners. So I'm banking on them that they will restrict them within 130, 125.
All the very best and may the best team win. And coming to Lahore here, we have lost the toss, but we are going to be batting first. So who are all going to be the key players in your group who are going to be hitting all the sixes, all the fours?
Not all the 6 and 4. This slow outfield, the boys will have to run hard for their runs. And I think we have a balanced batting side, and we are able to score a total of 150 or more on this pitch. It will be a little damp for the first few overs, but after that it is going to be a belter, it looks like. And to conclude, we do have a balanced bowling side, and inshallah we are going to win this. And it doesn't matter, we have lost the toss, we are going to win this match.
What are the insights taken from the previous matches you would want to be implementing in today's match?
Yesterday we scored just 190 runs, and winning from there, it was really a morale booster for our team, and we know that we have a very good fielding side as well, and plus our bowling is a little more better than the other teams. So we are confident enough that we can defend low totals, and if we ball first, we can get the other teams at it.
So what is the expected target you have in mind right now?
I think that on this pitch we will be scoring more than 150 runs, inshallah.
All the very best and may the best team win. So yes, we are going to be getting Lahore and Kolkata get started. So over to the commentator.
So that was Navada Sagar down in the middle with the 2 captains with the toss, and with the toss and the pitch report completed. Here are the results. Kolkata Tigers have won the toss and they have elected to field first, which I tend to agree. If I was the skipper, I would make use of the ample support that the pitch is giving the fast bowlers early in the morning, try to rout the batsmen for a low score and get it over with quickly. But this is a Group B fixture in the league match portion of the tournament. Lahore Lawyers and Kolkata Tigers being the first and the second respectively. In the table, both teams with 2 wins each to their name. Neither have lost yet. But the Lahore Lawyers having a slightly higher net run rate of 1.648. So that will stand them in good stead.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting the Lahore and Kolkata game get started in just few minutes. But we have Ganguly from Kolkata here with us. A very fresh good morning, sir. It's indeed a quite bright sunny day here. And how does the pitch look for you today?
Looks like the players, the team which will be playing first, they will get some advantage in this pitch. And for chasing is concerned, there will be some difficulties for the opponent team.
What is the target you are looking out for? Like, how much can we tackle them? Do you have any particular number in mind?
Within 110, 120.
What are the previous insights you have taken from the previous matches and what you can implement it in today's match and give all the players a quick tip or an advice? What would that be and why?
Be calm, play their own game and be victorious. After all, this is a game of Lahore and Kolkata. So, by no means it's between India and Pakistan. So, there is nothing like that, but we'll be playing the game of friendship over here.
So we both have qualified for the semis and it's a very crucial match for all of us. So both the team has to win to qualify for the next round. So is there any pressure building in or all the players are going to be easily playing it?
They will playing their own game and they will try their best.
Thank you so much for joining us, sir. And here we have Fazil from Lahore. So Fazil, yes, firstly the same question. We have qualified for the semis, so this is a very crucial match for us. We have to nail this. What are your inputs on this?
Well, like Kolkata and us both have won the two games, so I would say there is no pressure of either of the team because we both have qualified. It's just about finishing the pool on a high note. So this is what we are aiming for.
Looking at the pitch today, what do you think the target should be? How many runs are they going to be scoring?
Well, I think initially we set the target 140 and then we will, if the things go well, then we will take the things on from there.
Who are going to be the key players who are going to be creating their magic on the ground here today?
Well, as long as my side is concerned, I think we have a bunch of very good 11 players. Bowling unit has been superb. So it would be unjust to name one. Well, Shahid Nasir bowled really well yesterday, took 4 wickets. Our batsman from the top order, Vakas, he's been doing very well in the last 2 games. So that's what I need to say here.
In the first innings, in the first 10 overs, how many wickets are you aiming to be taking off?
Well, the plan is just to be disciplined with your batting. First 6 overs, 40-50 runs, and the all wickets are still in the bag. We would be happy to take them.
So wishing both the teams all the very best and may the best team win. And over to the commentator.
Thank you, Navita. Thank you, Navita. That was the two representatives from the two teams. Nothing but confidence from both sides there. Kolkata Tigers seem confident. Kolkata Tigers seem more than confident of their decision to field first. If I was a skipper, I would have gone with the same. It's a good toss to win here. Pitch giving plenty of service here for the fast bowlers. It's tightly packed. There's a grass covering there as well. So they'll be trying to rout the Lahore Lawyers and their batting advance. But it's a must-win fixture here for both teams. They need to win here to progress to the next round, the semi-finals of the tournament. But Lahore Lawyers and Kolkata Tigers are both teams with very high cricketing pedigree here. Both teams eking out hard-fought victories at the BRC grounds. And we are moments away from the match fix starting. Here we can see the Lahore Lawyers batsmen practicing. So they'll be looking to replicate those shots out there on the wicket. Yeah, the ball coming onto the bat. They'll be practicing that sort of maneuvers, and here we see the Kolkata Tigers practicing the fielding maneuvers and bowling. Both sides are warming up for this very important fixture. And here we see the beautiful Colombo skyline, and Beyond it, the squad of the Kolkata Tigers and the Lahore Lawyers, Vijay K.M. Singh, Akash Ganguly, Amar Shastri, Jitrendra Tripathi, Mohan Sahu, Nadeem Khan, Nazir Ali, Shakib Ahmed, Shibasis Barmi and Syed Rizvi will be represented in the Kolkata Tigers out in the field today. And Lahore Lawyers will be represented by Safdar Ali, Hamza Sheikh, Irshad Naveed, Kashif Sohail, all experienced batsmen who know the conditions here. Mohammad Fazil, Mohammad Waqas, Muzaffar Hussain, Shahid Nazir, Umar Goraya, Uzman Chima, Zohaib Hassan and Sukran Chopra will consist the rest of the team. So they are experienced here. They've gone through 2 hard-fought fixtures here. It's going to be warm, humid. They know the conditions here. And here are the umpires walking towards the field. So they'll be looking to get the proceedings underway. Said to be a good day of cricket here at the Thurstan cricket grounds. Yeah, so this ground owned by Thurstan College in Colombo, a bastion of school cricket here. Of course, cricket in Sri Lanka is ingrained into the culture here. A lot of grounds within the Colombo city limits. The Thurstan cricket ground being one of them. Of course, this is a ground that has seen a lot of cricket, a lot of school cricket. So professional cricket here is a caliber above what we are usually used to here at these grounds. But nevertheless, it's a ground fit for an international fixture such as this. Yeah, wicket is of high pedigree here. The umpires checking the pitch, getting everything in order. Yeah, there's a lot of grass covering the wicket. And here we see the Kolkata Tigers getting ready for their fielding effort. Yeah, they might be looking to get the Lahore Lawyers out quickly. That's the spirit. And these 11 players will be walking towards the field, looking to halt the Lahore Lawyers' advance to the semi-finals and get their spot instead. They'll be looking to employ their fast bowling a lot today, especially in the earlier overs before the pitch breaks down too much. The 2 batsmen, Muzaffar and Waqas, are experienced. They're good openers here. So the ball will come onto the bat often. So they need to pick the gaps and score relatively soon. Muzaffar Hussain and Mohammad Waqas, the 2 openers, both very experienced here. They'll be looking to replicate the train of success here. Nothing much to think. Just go out there and perform. Yeah, the Kolkata Tigers need to be lithe. Get their stretching ready because it's going to be a mammoth fielding effort here today. Yeah, marking out the crease. Shakib Ahmed is the opening bowler. He'll be looking to replicate his tight form in the earlier fixtures at the BRC grounds and at the Coles Cricket Ground. Possessing explosive pace, this pitch will assist the pacers highly. Mohammad Waqas, the opener, 3 matches old, scoring 79 runs with a high score of 44 not out, average of 79 with a strike rate of 103. Average is high, so it will be a slow burner here. Might be looking to score a bit faster than his record show. And this is the other opener. Muzafir Hussain, the right-hand batsman, at the other end. 3 matches old again, scoring only 2 runs here with an average of 2 and a strike rate of 33. So not indicative of his talents as an opener. He'll be looking to make a better case for himself here at the Thurstan grounds, and the pitch will be offering a lot of assistance to the batsman as well. The ball will be coming on to the bat relatively quickly. Alright, so we have movements here from the first delivery of the day. Both teams will be looking to set the tone here. We'll see who comes out on top. The fielders at fine leg. Third man move into a finer position just behind the batsman, and it slips in place. That's a wide delivery. Not really the delivery the Kolkata Tigers would be looking to deliver as the first salvo. We've yet to see the first legal delivery here. Yeah, they need to be tight. Yeah, that's wide again. There's a lot of swing there, moving away from the batsman. Yeah, he might be looking to fix his line here. A better idea might be to bowl wicket to wicket, because there's a lot of outswing there. The batsman will have to play at that sort of delivery. Again, wrong line there. Yeah, that's a lot of outswing available. Yeah, skids past the grass there. Yeah, that's a better line there. But that's still a wide. And seems to be a no ball. Yeah, off to a bad start here. Kolkata Tigers not really setting the proper tone here. 3 wides, no ball. Lahore Lawyers are getting 4 freebies early in the morning here, and we've yet to see the first legal delivery. That's much better. And they score their first runs. Yeah, that's well struck by the batsman. Yeah, Shakib here has got his work cut out for him. He needs to figure out his line and length soon. That's a wide ball again. Yeah, dire straits here for the Kolkata Tigers here. Yeah, there's a lot of outswing here available for the bowlers, so might have to think about coming around the wicket, possibly. Get the line tighter. Yeah, that's well struck. That's good running there. Finds the middle of the bat. Yeah, the batsmen need to be aware that there's a lot of swing available here for the bowlers, so they need to play for the swing, but they need to be careful about the one that comes in. Swing and a miss. That's good bounce on it as well. Yeah, but it's a sunny day here. Again, seems to be wide here. Yeah, it's a fast bowler's pitch here to be sure, but too much of a good thing can be bad, as Shakib here is finding out. Yeah, that's a much better line. Glances it down the leg. Collected by mid-on. Yeah, 9 runs already for just 3 legal deliveries. Kolkata Tigers will want to put the pressure back on the Lahore Lawyers. That's well struck. Mid-wicket races for the ball, but that's good running with the Lahore Lawyers. It's going to be a long affair here today. Temperature is going to be really high, so it's going to be a test of patience. It's going to be a test of resilience here. So the loose deliveries won't help at all. Yeah, better there. Connects with the ball well. And that's the first boundary. That's a beautiful cover drive. Picks the gap eloquently. And that's the first boundary of the day. Yeah, swings with the delivery as well. There's a lot of humidity on the ball. Batsman finds the swing perfectly. Just for the 20 minutes or so. Yeah. Is everything good? Yeah, the bowler needs to find a better length and better line there. It takes the outside edge.
Joining for 20. You do the main commentary.
Yeah, joining us for the second over here is Bhuvana Basnayaka, one of the former captains of the Colombo team. So it's good to have you for the Sri Lanka Lawyers team. So it's good to have you here with us. It's a lovely morning here at the Thurstan Cricket Grounds. What are your thoughts?
Good morning, Arvind. So essentially, as I said in the pitch report, the pitch looks a belter. The Thurstan pitch has always been full of runs. The outfield seems to be a little sluggish, but it'll pick up with the scorch of a day that we are having here right now.
Yeah, it's a belter. This ground has seen a lot of runs as well, mainly used for the school cricket scene, but
not only school cricket now, we have been playing here regularly. We have a tournament called the Professionals Cricket League, where the doctors, lawyers, architects, engineers, aviators and town planners have been playing.
yeah, that's wide again, but well fielded.
Yes, it's a novel tournament which we have been playing for the last 9 years, 8 years actually. There had been 7 editions so far.
So quite established.
It is established and it's gathering momentum also. There's a lot of interest being garnered by that particular tournament around the island. So quite a lot of matches in that tournament had been played on this ground, and almost all the games have been very high scoring. I remember one game between the engineers and I think the architects. So yeah, Um, both teams scored in excess of 200 in that game,
Definitely.
which was in last year.
So do you think that president played a role in the toss decision made today? Yeah, that's well middled.
Well, yeah, I think there the trend during this tournament also has been for the captains to win the toss and field first. I think there is a perception that it's very difficult to set scores given the nature of the conditions, and also given the fact that it's unlikely that this pitch will crumble as a game goes through. So therefore, the desire to field first and see and try to contain the other team to a pass score is what all captains have been looking out for during this tournament.
Yeah, so that decision is not out of the blue, definitely. That's Kide. Yes! Textbook catch. Yeah, that's a soft dismissal there. Slower delivery. And the Kolkata Tigers have their first wicket.
I think probably a bit of moisture is still acting up. Yeah, I believe he should have played a horizontal back shot without trying to
Hit over the
straight.
fielder. Yeah.
Hit straight.
Yeah, definitely, there's a bit of swing early in the morning here as well. Shakib found it difficult to negotiate that amount of outswing, but Kolkata Tigers seeming to find their groove here finally.
I think the first over there were a lot of extras. He was struggling to control the swing,
Definitely.
and we hardly see any breeze also.
Yeah, it's stiff air here, and it's going to be humid as well. So a lot of moisture, definitely, a lot of humidity still. So it's going to be a lot of purchase here for the fast bowlers. They'll be looking to utilize the slower ball there as well.
Playing conditions are quite extreme, especially for the Lahore boys. Now they had a chat with me in the morning, saying that the temperature in Lahore at this time of the year is something like 25 degrees.
Yeah.
And humidity levels in Colombo can be quite extreme for teams who are coming from Pakistan.
Yeah, especially in the months of March and April, temperatures so here, only to cool down considerably in the evenings. So quite difficult for us Sri Lankans as well.
Yeah, if it is difficult for us, of course, we can imagine how they are feeling right now.
Definitely, it's going to be tough going here. The new batsman on the crease, Zohaib Hassan, left-hander. 3 matches, played just 1 innings, scoring just 6, so nothing to write home about. But here's an opportunity for him to make a better account of himself. Projected score not looking too bad there, but let's see if that trend persists past the power play there.
This Lahore team has a lot of class, lot of experience. If I could name a few players who have played a lot of Lawyers Cricket World Cups, certainly Kashif Sohail has been a star in the Lawyers Cricket arena. So a lot of players in the Lahore team have been representatives of the Pakistani Lawyers Cricket team, who took part in previous World Cups. They were champions in 2013 when the World Cup was held in Delhi. They beat India in the finals. If I'm not mistaken, Kashif was one of the highest scorers in the tournament, if not the highest scorer.
So yeah, the Lahore Lawyers definitely have a lot of batting pedigree to them, and they need to deliver on that promise here, because it's a pitch where a lot of runs can be scored. The ball comes onto the bat quite quickly, so pick the gaps perfectly. It's going to be a very high score here. 160-ish.
I believe they'll score in excess of 170. That is my gut feel. In excess, not less. Definitely, they'll score more than 170 is my expectation, given the pitch condition and the class that the Lahore batting lineup is having.
Yeah, speaking of class, what a shot that was. Beaten past the covers. Races off to the boundary. Yeah, bit sluggish there out in the outfield, but given the speed of the ball, easily mitigated. Lahore is moving up to 24 runs. Yeah, moves back into the batsman. Something we saw throughout the tournament was that fielding has been the hero ingredient in all of the fixtures.
I think the match between Lahore and Bangalore was utmost example of that days that fielding catches win matches.
Definitely.
There were quite a number of brilliant catches taken by Lahore. I don't think they even dropped a single catch.
Yeah, so definitely the Kolkata Tigers will be looking to take a page out of the Lahore Lawyers fielding playbook, because as you said, Bonagar, catches win matches. It's a tried and true idiom, and it holds true to this day, even in the shortest format, because especially in the shortest format, because every run counts, every wicket counts. It is well managed.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Mohammad Wakas is one of the new boys in the Lawyers cricket arena. If I'm not mistaken, this is his first major Lawyers cricket tournament. He showed a lot of composure yesterday also on that Cole's wicket, which was not very easy to bat on. It was two pace
Definitely.
with a bit of spongy bounce. But his 30 odd proved to be the winner yesterday, because it was a low scoring game. Lahore scored only 117, and they fought extremely hard, took all their catches, bowled consistent lines and lengths to contain the very strong Bangalore team, to very strong Bangalore batting lineup, I would say, to 94, and secure their place in the semi-finals.
Yeah, in that context, you can see how Waka's composure and 30 odd score really came clutch there. They'll need that here.
Because he seems to be a batsman who's technically correct.
Definitely. No flashy shots.
No flashy shots, and
Yes.
Yeah, that's beaten the bowler there.
Professor.
Good running.
Yeah.
Another aspect of the tournament here is that teams who have committed to good communication between the two batsmen and good running have mostly won the innings there. And at the end of the third over, Lahore Lawyers are 29 for 1. Yeah, that's a leg sweep there. Races off to the boundary. Good shot there. Well negotiated. Zohaib Hassan is the new batsman on the crease. Yeah, set the tone there. Good pass covers there. Another boundary.
it looks like Sohaib is quite an enterprising player with shots all around the wicket.
Yes, rotates the strike extremely well. And he doesn't try to pull shots out of thin air either. He takes the delivery as is and exploits the field.
I think he's quite a busy player.
Definitely.
he doesn't play dot balls. That's what I have seen in his very brief stay at the wicket. And he has shots. He is quite positive. Doesn't get bogged down, which is quite important in a T20 encounter where you just have 120 balls.
Definitely.
And you need to capitalize on each scoring opportunity.
And especially for batsmen in the top order, I think even more so than the average, I think the strike rate plays a big role in the shortest format of the game. You have to score in excess of about 150, 160. Put in the hard yards. Yeah, that's beating the fielder again, races off to the boundary line. Yeah, good effort there by the fielder, but comes back for 2.
I think you will see with this heat and the humidity levels running between the wickets will get increasingly slower as the game goes on.
Definitely, it's a game of attrition here,
Yeah.
especially in Colombo. With the temperature beating down on them, it'll be hard on both sides.
Batters will have to be hydrated. That applies to fielders also, because we saw yesterday that quite a few batsmen who played longer knocks were cramping up.
Definitely,
That trend we are likely to see
continue throughout the
today,
tournament.
especially today, because it's extremely hot at the Thurstan College grounds today.
Yeah, and no cloud cover either. Very little breeze. It's going to test the batsmen. It's going to test the fielders. Cricket is more often than not a mind game. So they have to test their resolve here. It's taken the...
They have just beefed up the field in the offside. Now they have a fine point. They have a very straightish cover point. And there's another field just to the left of extra cover.
seems to be futile there.
Yeah, I think that was a bad ball because he has a strong offside field. So he should have stuck to an offside line.
Definitely. I think this is where a lot of teams have gone wrong in the edition, especially... we'll be going to commercial. Alright, so moving on to the latter end of the power play. So, Bhunaka, what can you tell me about the new bowler on the crease? Seems composed here.
Yeah, the new bowler is a left-arm spinner. His name is Ashutosh Tiwari. So Ashutosh has played 3 Lawyers World Cups. I should say 4 Lawyers World Cups. His debut was in 2013.
So he's an experienced campaigner.
He played in 2017 and he played in 2019 also. So 2013 India were the runners-up. They lost to Pakistan in the final. 2015 again they lost to Pakistan in the final. And Ashutosh was a key feature of those 2 Indian teams which got to the final.
That's really good running. Miscommunication there.
Then in the 2017 World Cup, which was held in Colombo, Sri Lanka, he was the highest wicket taker. He got 17 wickets.
Right.
And was judged the player of the tournament also. Best bowler of the tournament and player of the tournament.
So play of high pedigree here. He'll be looking to deliver on his promise.
Yeah, his key attributes are, I should say, he doesn't turn the ball that much,
Right.
but he's very consistent with his lines and lengths, and varies his pace, which is essential for a spinner.
Definitely.
If I can point out examples to you,
Hmm.
Daniel Vittori was someone who doesn't turn the ball. He didn't.
Yeah.
He was someone who didn't turn the ball that much, but he was quite subtle with his lines and lengths and also pace. He varied the pace really nicely.
A really good ball control there.
That's right. So those are attributes that I see in Ashutosh. He bowls a little slower than Vittori.
Hmm.
He has an arm ball also. I have batted against him in the 2015 and the 2017 World Cups. 2017 and 2019 World Cups, and I found him quite challenging to face because of his subtle control in speed and lines and lengths.
Yeah, nothing flashy about the bowler, but I think that's the dangerous component of his game here. He's subtle, but he's well controlled. He keeps to a consistent line and length, and he's able to control it on the go. Yeah, scoring seems to have dried up here, and Tiwari seems to be managing the batsman really well. I think the Kolkata Tigers might be looking here to get a few cheap overs from Tiwari.
As well as cheap overs, Avin, I think it will be very difficult to contain the Lahore batting lineup on this batting surface. So I guess in addition to containing the batsmen, they would look to Ashutosh to provide the much needed breakthroughs. We don't have to go so far, too far, because 2 days back when Kolkata played against Bangalore, in an extremely crucial encounter, because this group I can consider as a group of death,
Definitely.
with strong teams like Calcutta, Lahore and Bangalore vying against each other. When Bangalore was cruising along, I think they had to score just 40 odd in 38 or 39 balls. Ashutosh came on and just changed the game. He took 2 wickets in 1 over.
So 5 overs down. Lahore 46 for 1. Yeah, 9 overs in. That's
full
a
toss,
that's a full toss.
but failed to capitalize on that delivery. The Kolkata Tigers are now scoring at a rate of 5.3, which is
Yes,
quite low for a T20 game.
yeah, and definitely low in the context of this game when they need to be scoring at well over 7.5 runs per over. Not adequate. Batsman batsman apologies there, land off the tongue. Batsman trying to mitigate the swing in the air by coming in front of the crease. Something I noticed, Vinith, is the lack of footwork here. They're not flexible. They seem stiff.
Hence, they haven't been able to score a lot of runs.
Yeah, and they haven't
Good
been able
observation
to.
there.
Yeah, I feel like if they were able to
If they moved
a bit
on
more.
on the crease, or
Yeah.
see again, when you're playing that cover drive, you need to take your foot towards that ball.
Exactly, I feel like
That's a
yeah,
fundamental thing in cricket. That's the first thing you teach.
I feel like yeah, shuffling across the crease can definitely help your game in terms of rotating the strike and putting on the runs. But again, I feel like this is a dividend of the good bowling we've seen. When you're under pressure, the fundamentals tend to slip. Foot movement being one of them. The batsmen here are concerned about keeping their wicket, but they also need to be concerned about scoring runs, which they do here.
Again, what you said there, that the footwork. If he got closer to that ball, he could have timed it much better and capped that shot. Scoring at least two or three runs.
And I feel like that front foot really gets in the way of getting good stroke play. 103 runs off 61. That's a tall order. Didn't seem like it at the start of play, but it is now.
Again, couldn't time it properly. Batsman struggling to get his timing right. Now that run rate dipping below 5. And at the end of the
10
10th over,
overs.
49 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Yeah, halfway down the innings, Kolkata Tigers are in dire straits. Yeah, making fielding changes here. They're going at less than 5 runs per over here. Yeah, tries to go for a swing, mistimes it. Ball nips into the back of the bat there. Good run there though. This is good bowling. Missed opportunity there. Takes the pace completely off the ball. Delivers it short.
Dropped catch. And I mean,
Yeah,
that's poor wicket keeping.
as a bowler, as a spectator, really that's the perfect delivery there. Perfect setup. Rolls his fingers along the back of the ball. Takes the base completely off. Good line. Short. Difficult to navigate that ball. Takes the top edge. Slip should have taken it.
No, the wicket keeper should have taken it.
Yeah, the wicket keeper. Yeah, either one of the two. They're there to do a job. And they let the bowler down.
They definitely did. I have to mention that it's been a long time since I've seen a wicket keeper with short sleeves, and it's quite uncommon to see wicket keepers with short sleeves on. They normally wear long sleeves, or they wear short sleeves with an armband.
Yeah, might just be needing a bit of wind to hit their forearms. Get some cooling in any way they
With
can.
some wind in their forearms, right? Who couldn't do anything? Who couldn't do without some wind in their forearms, right?
Sometimes your thoughts baffle me, Vinay. The sun getting to you?
Sometimes my thoughts baffle me too.
I feel like the heat might be scrambling your brains there a little bit.
It's not the heat. I mean, it's
Alright, back to the game
back
then.
to the game. 51 for the loss of 3 wickets. We have paused the game for a while now. The Kolkata Tigers needing 101 runs in just 58 deliveries.
Yeah, that's a tall order.
That's the equation, and these are the past matches. Lahore Lawyers beating Bangalore Tuskers by 25 runs. Colombo Titans yesterday won the match by 3 wickets against Karachi Lawyers. Kolkata Tigers winning their match against the Dhaka Councils by 6 wickets. Delhi Giants won by 7 wickets against Mumbai. Kolkata Tigers winning by just 1 run. We were there at that match. It was one for the ages. And the
Definitely.
Colombo Titans won by 9 wickets against the Delhi Giants.
Yeah, that was a surgical
And the
dismantling.
first 2 games of this tournament, Lahore Lawyers beating Dhaka Councils by 7 wickets, and Mumbai beating Karachi Lawyers by 62 runs. Those were the results of the past matches.
So good cricket we've been seeing over the past 2 days. And this is the bowling leaderboard of the South Asian Lawyers T20 Tournament 2023. Kulnu Rodrigo of the Colombo Titans lead in the pack here with a wicket haul of 7 wickets, taking 4 of them yesterday. Karthik Veerabagu of the Bangalore Tuskers having a 5 wicket haul. So does Jitendra Tripathi, who bowled well early in the morning here at the Thurstan ground. Shahid Nasir of the Lahore Lawyers bowling well as well. So good cricket overall. Yeah, difficult passage of play here for the Kolkata Tigers to navigate. Really difficult.
We'll be resuming with the game right now. 51 for the loss of 3 wickets. Kolkata Tigers. Umair running in. And that's a wild swing and a miss there by the batsman. Another swing and a miss there. Short delivery.
Yeah, good over here. Nothing much to say here. I've just been enjoying the
That's
betting on display.
way towards that long on boundary. It will be cut off by the mid-on fielder. Batsman
Yeah, that's good
took
running
2
there.
runs off of that delivery, and that's the end of the
11th
11th
over.
over.
Kolkata Tigers 51 for 3. Yeah, 12th over now. Usman coming in. Just swings away from the batsman. Well fielded there.
Good effort, good effort. Valiant effort. 53 for the loss of 3 wickets now. 99 runs needed of 54. For the first time in this innings that
Yeah,
required total coming down,
this
coming
is
below 100.
this is one of those times where consistent fast bowling has won the day, because they've not been getting much in the way of dismissals. They are still only 3 wickets down, but the bowling has been really tight, really hard to score
It has
runs.
been, hasn't it? He's cut away for a 4.
Yeah, the
Avin-
batsman.
Fair serve.
Well, there are exceptions to every norm. That was a loser delivery.
Yeah, short
put away.
delivery, wide outside off, and
Yeah.
it was there to be hit.
Put away as any good batsman would. Yeah, wide again,
Swing and a miss.
but better length there.
Agreed. But again, better length for sure, but it's still too full for my liking.
Yeah, I think the uneven pitch saved the pacer there. The ball kept low. You can see on the pitch that it's drying out a bit now, and there are like crackly patches here and there. The bowlers might be looking to take advantage of that.
And that's glided towards third man. And the batsman, they get 2 runs off of that delivery, bringing that total up to 53 for the loss of 3 wickets, needing 97 runs off of 54.
I can definitely empathize here with the Kolkata Tigers here. They've yet to lose another wicket, but it's been tough going for them. I think the intent might have been to build up a partnership, get 30 or 40 runs. That's taken.
And that's taken. Is it?
Yeah, making a case for himself, the fielder, saying that he caught the ball before it made impact with the ground. The umpire acquiesces to that request.
And it has gone to the third umpire.
Yeah, really good field awareness though.
Is
Poor shot selection, playing across the line, trying to take it towards the leg. Yeah, dividends of pressure here.
I'm not sure what happened there. Umpire. Apparently, it wasn't referred to the third umpire, and we continue with the game. And
That's a good shot.
that's a good shot in the gap between
Yeah, first boundary we've seen in a while.
extra covers and long off, and that's beautifully played. And that's 4 runs added to the total.
We'll need more of that from the Kolkata
They'll
Tigers.
definitely need more of those shots if they are to chase down this total.
Yeah, first boundary we've seen in a while. Might signal a turn of events here. And that's the end of the over. Yeah, glance down the leg for a quick run. Yeah, real attritional innings here. Nothing exciting happening. Not a lot anyway. It's a slog here. But a slog is what the Karachi Lawyers need. Yeah, that's cut away through the covers. Yeah, approaching the 1 p.m. mark. Slow going here. Yeah, that's a bit too straight.
They're gonna have to pick up the scoring rate, if they are to chase down this total, or at least get close to it. There is a show of intent during the past 2 or 3 deliveries, but that's up in the air, and it's straight to that deep mid wicketish or wide long on fielder. It's a bit of a weird fielding position though.
Yeah, posting a few more fielders on the leg side would be a good bet for the Karachi Lawyers. In this over especially. Frustrate the batsman. Maybe post a deep mid wicket and a long off fielder on the offside. Taken upwards again. Yeah, like I said, more fielders on the leg side might be the way to go. And that's the end of another over.
70 for the loss of 3 wickets after 12 overs. I beg your pardon, 13 overs.
Yeah, 42 deliveries to go, 82 runs needed. Definitely gettable. We've seen this happen. But the way that the bowlers have been utilizing their strengths, the way the fielders have been restricting the batsman, it's difficult.
We have reached the 13 over mark now. Flighted. Oh, and that's Kide. Will he catch it? And yes, that's gone. Easy catch. Well judged catch by the bowler himself. Caught and bowled. And Kolkata Tigers lose their 4th wicket for just 7. For the Tigers.
Previous rule. Yeah. Previous.
Fourth wicket falling in that previous delivery. Oh, and is that? And that's wicket number 2. That's 2 in 2 for the Lahore Lawyers, and Kolkata Tigers in trouble here. Yep, that's Plum in front. 2 in 2 for, and that's Nadeem Khan gone for a duck. 2 in 2 for the Lahore Lawyers. 70 for the
Left round round. Yeah, 3 man काम. शाबाश शाबाश बॉयज. स्टंप्स के अंदर. आगे थोड़ा बाहर ये भी स्टंप्स के अंदर. यार तेरे को ही आना या मेरे को आना है. जावा. ये जो एक सब पत्ती इधर आती है.
Zohair now on a hat trick. Can he get it? And that's a hat trick. That's a hat trick for Zohair from the Lahore Lawyers. 70 for 6 now. The
That's a brilliant hat trick.
That's a brilliant hat trick there. Not even one loose wicket. All good deliveries, all good wickets. Made the batsman play at it. That came crashing down to that middle stump. And that's a hat trick.
One of the best I've seen.
And with that, that's 70 for 6. Kolkata Tigers.
Yeah, what a hat trick that was. Yeah, 4 wickets in 4 deliveries. Is that a possibility? We shall see. Nevertheless, the bowler should be mighty impressed with himself. Caught and bowled. Yeah, might it be another dismissal here? Well middled. Well middled. Yeah, first hat trick we've seen possibly in the entire tournament. It is. That's taken down the leg side. Long on retrieves it. Yeah, this was the previous dismissal. Really good. Tried playing it for the turn. No turn in there at all. Straightens out. Kept low. And it stumps. ₹82 needed off 37. Tall order. Especially when you're 6 wickets down. Kolkata Tigers are in dire straits. Yeah, and this is the ask. 82 of 37. Lahore Lawyers versus Kolkata Tigers. Kolkata Tigers bowled well. Doing well to restrict the Lahore Lawyers for 150. But they failed to follow through on their strategy of putting them in to bat first and batting effectively.
Now the equation being 82 needed of 37 deliveries now. Looks a bit tough, doesn't it? Oh, and that's a 6. That's well hit. Connected well. Hit it over the long off fielder for a beautiful 6. Against the climax of the game as well.
Yep. Kolkata cricketers letting the bowlers know that they still mean business here. They're not down and out. Yeah, no turn on that at all. Only subtle variations there. Well negotiated. Kolkata Tigers bouncing back on the end of the 14th over. 70 for 6.
It's 77 for 6 rather.
Yes,
Needs
apologies.
to be updated.
That's a good delivery to end the over.
At the end of 15th over. We have one more delivery to go.
Catch it!
And that's hit up in the air and and that's over that fielder again. It's another 6.
Good
And
effort by
83 now the total. What a made good connection with that ball.
Yeah, that's darted in. No flight on that delivery.
And
Connects well with the bat
and
again.
The fielder's getting on it and that's out. And that's out. 2 sixes and out.
What an
And
eventful.
that's 7 wickets down now. The
Tries to play across the line
tries to play across the line and hits it straight to that fielder
at long
on the
on.
boundary. And now the 83 for 7. And that's out. That's another wicket. Kolkata Tigers now losing their way. 83 for the loss of 8 wickets now. That was a nothing shot really. Played across the line, didn't judge the line of the ball, and inside edge and hits that wicket.
Eight wickets down.
Kolkata Tigers a little too late for them to pursue this total, but we never know.
Yeah, that was a nothing shot.
And these are the most recent wickets that was skied and well caught, and this one was the LBW, and that was the hat trick for that. This is a hat trick for Zuhair, and brilliant hat trick.
Proud moment for the Lahore Lawyers. The pacers and the spinners really have done everything correct here. Coming back from a subpar score, a par score I should say, to really rout the Kolkata Tigers for 83. 2 wickets needed.
Wickets needed for the Lahore Lawyers to win this game, to wrap it up.
Yeah, they'll be looking to get their phase finished with.
He's darting that ball in, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's varying his pace for every delivery, and sometimes he's darting it in, and sometimes he's flighting it nicely.
Yeah.
He's bowling according to his field. That's the most important thing.
Definitely, and he's also setting
And
up the
look, that
batsman
one was
there.
flighted, and at a much slower pace.
He's setting up
Left-hand
the
spinner is always an asset for any team. Left-arm fast bowler, left-arm spinner is always an asset. Oh, that one almost crashed into those stumps.
Yeah, that's played late there. That's gutsy. Playing outside the leg stump. The batsman doing the right thing here. Beaten down the track. Yeah, flighted. Takes the
Swing
pace.
and a miss, almost got the edge there.
End of the 16th over. Kolkata Tigers in trouble here. 83 for 8. Yeah, that's glanced down the leg. Yeah, running for 2 here. They're doing the right thing, but I feel like it might be too little, too late. That's called a wide, as well. Vinith, I think victory is in the cards for the Lahore Lawyers here. Can you give us an overview of what went wrong for the Kolkata Tigers here?
I think that they, from a batting perspective, the shot selections were wrong, and they went about this all wrong. They attacked the wrong balls, and the running hasn't been up to standard, has it? No.
It really hasn't been. Yeah, I think they've rattled a bit, hence their poor shot selection.
Rattled, I don't know, but for some reason the shot selection has been terrible.
Yeah, I think it's because they were never able to capitalize, and to be fair,
And that's running down to the boundary, edged, and nope, that's cut off by the third man fielder.
yeah, good feeling there.
Yeah.
I know for a fact if I was that field, I'd be thinking twice about going all the way, maybe conceding that boundary. But this is what Lahore Lawyers has done right. They've all three divisions, especially the bowlers and the fielders, have been doing everything right. They've never let go of that pressure that's taken in the deep.
Look at that fielder. That's good feeling. He went from long off to the long covers boundary, and
Yeah, if I was a batsman here, I would be demoralized. They're not
Oh, that's
overly
swept. Swept off his pads, and
yeah, halts its progress down the outfield.
it's 2 runs added to the Kolkata Tigers total.
If I was a batsman here, I'd be slightly demoralized here. Fielders posted in the deep. They're not very concerned about the singles and the twos.
And there it is. That's the 9th wicket for the Lahore Lawyers. Now just 1 wicket away from victory.
Yeah, beats the bottom edge, and it stumps. Yeah, Fazil looking to finish the job here. Shakib Ahmed.
Gone for 4 of just 6 deliveries. That's 95 for 9. Her lawyers just needing. Oh. Seems like.
Yeah, sounds
Seems
like the
like-
game is over.
This time the game is over.
Yeah,
And,
I think
that's the end of this game. 95 all out.
I think the Kolkata Tigers might have possibly conceded the game with just 1 wicket to go.
Maybe.
Logical, I would say.
Logical, but this is cricket and this is sport. You should never, in my humble opinion, I don't think you should ever give up. And it's not unless you're injured or something like that. Conceding a game is never an option.
Fair enough.
In my opinion.
As well, might as well have been. This has been Lahore Lawyers versus the Kolkata Tigers. Kolkata Tigers failing to post an imposing score. Nazir Ali, the wicket-keeper opener, putting on a stand with Akash Ganguly. Getting dismissed for 2 of 7. Akash Ganguly posting 33 of 29. Shibasis Barmi failing to score substantial runs. C.A. Dresvi getting to 19. Mohan Sahu scoring 7. And Nadeem Khan and Jitendra Tripathi going for ducks each. I think that might have been the hat trick there. Amar Shastri caught by Shukran Chopra, bowled by Mohammad Fazil. Ashutosh Tewar, the only man at the crease, not out. Shakib Ahmed, bowled by Zohaib Hassan. And the Lahore Lawyers, their bowling has been really impressive. Safdar Ali conceding only 13 runs throughout his 3-over spell, taking a scalp. Hamza Sheikh taking no wickets but being extremely economical, slightly expensive there. Umar Goyaraya posting his full 4 overs, taking 2 wickets. And Zohaib Hassan, easily the pick of the bowlers, bowling only 3 overs, conceding 20 runs and taking 4 wickets. Mohammad Fazil, impressive as well, taking 2 wickets. And Usman Chima being extremely economical, conceding only 1 run in his solitary over bowled. Really good performance from Lahore here, something they should be really impressed about. And these are the highlights of the encounter. Early in the morning, the Lahore Lawyers posted 150, but then victory as much as a surgical dismantling of the Kolkata Tigers. Lahore Lawyers being extremely good.
Here's the match summary of this match. Lahore Lawyers 151 for 8 in their 20 overs. Kashif Sohail, Mohammad Fazil and Mohammad Waqas being the pick of the batsmen here. And Kolkata Tigers 95 for 9. Akash Ganguly being just scoring a 30 plus score, 33. And for the bowlers, Zohaib Hassan picking up 4 wickets and picking up a hat-trick. Umar Goraya, Umar Goraya and Mohammad Fazil 2 wickets each. And in the first inning, Jitendra Tripathi, Shakib Ahmed, Shibasis Barmi being the pick of the bowlers. With Jitendra Tripathi leading the wickets tally by 3 wickets, by taking 3 wickets.
And then the Kolkata Tigers came out to bat. Well, these are the upcoming matches. Mumbai versus Colombo Titans. The Mumbai Mavericks taking on the team from Colombo at 2:30 at this ground, and the Bangalore Tuskers going up against the